Welcome, fellas, to episode 14 of Coach Moak. I'm your host, Coach Moak, and excited to bring you this episode today titled, Don't Say That. Men, let me just shoot it to you straight today. You're not losing because you're weak, and you're not stuck because you don't care. Your language is stuck. You're stuck because of what you keep saying. You know, this is a soul issue, mind, will, emotion. This is week 2, and we cover a lot of mental health conversations and things related to the soul. So this is a soul issue, your mind, your thoughts, your internal language. The words you repeat over and over again they're getting results, and they're shaping the man you're becoming. So you don't really rise to your goals. You kind of fall to your thought patterns. And everyday men are speaking defeat. We're kind of disguising it as honesty sometimes. And today I'm calling you out, because if you want to win, I believe you need a coach. You need someone to challenge you. So here's the deal. You can't keep saying what losers say. I want to help you to win, and I want you to talk like a winner. So here it is. There's 3 things. 3 things I want to talk to you about today that we as men have a tendency to keep saying, and it's keeping us from winning. Point 1 is this: that's just how I am. Man, I've said this before, and so many men that I know say this. But here's the deal. That statement alone is killing your growth. It sounds kind of harmless. It sounds almost like pride a little bit, maybe a false arrogancy, but it sounds even like self-awareness, but actually it's surrender. It's kind of a quitter's mentality. It's a man saying, I've decided not to change. I've always had a temper. I'm just not disciplined. I'm not a morning guy. Whatever it might be that is our excuses, because we have a lot of them. No, that's not it. You've just trained yourself to stay there. You're stuck. Nick Saban, I believe the winningest coach in Division I football history from Alabama, said that average players want to be left alone. Good players want to be coached. Great players want to be told the truth. Man, he's a football coach, but that's our lives. Do you want the truth, or do you want to be stuck? So here's the truth. You don't have a personality problem. You don't have a discipline problem. Men who win don't protect their weaknesses. They attack them. Saying these phrases like, that's just how I am, locks you into a version of yourself that, here's the deal, God never called you to stay in. So let's not stay there. Number 2, I can't help it. I hear this one a lot as well. I've been guilty. But here's the reality. I'm here to tell you today, yes, you can. That phrase is an escape hatch. I can't get help with my anger. I can't help what I think. I can't help how I respond. That's not true. You're just untrained. You've untrained yourself. You've not been coachable, possibly. Because anything you repeat, this is so good, you can reinforce. Michael Jordan, the GOAT, said this: you have to expect things of yourself before you can do them. That's simple, but powerful. Your mind is not supposed to control you. You're supposed to lead your mind. If you don't take authority over your thoughts will take authority over you. Here's the deal. Weak men react. Strong men respond. Strong men respond. And I got to say that again. Weak men react, but strong men respond. And here's the difference. It's the control of the soul. If we can control the soul, mind, will, and emotions, what a success and what a winning recipe for our lives. Final point. Boy, this one's said all the time. It is what it is. That one sounds actually somewhat okay and mature, almost like I'm facing reality. Let me face my reality. Let me face my truth. But it's actually passive. It is what it is a phrase that, again, stifles our growth. No, it's not. It is what it is. It is what you have allowed it to be, and you've kind of stopped fighting. You stop fighting for your marriage, and you say, it is what it is. Spiritually, well, it is what it is. I'm out of shape. It is what it is. But no, that's not acceptance. That's resignation. Eric Thomas said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll find success. Men, winning is not accepting always reality. I think a reality check today for you is, are you stuck, and is it possible it's your mental game that is off and you're losing in the mind? So what we need to do in accepting reality is that we need to check ourselves today and say, you know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to change my reality with the decisions that I make mentally. You know, faith doesn't say it is what it is. Faith says it can become what God says it will be. So let's put this all together. That's just how I am. Stay stuck. I can't help it. Gives up control. It is what it is some man who stops fighting. All three of these are a mindset. It's mindset language. It's what we ponder on, and then it eventually comes out of our mouth. The Bible says that out of the abundance of the heart is the soul, mind, will, and emotion. Out of the abundance of the heart, guess what? The mouth speaks. So I hear a man that are saying these things, and this is their default to all things. I have to wonder what's going on in here and up here. Well, that's eventually coming out. So in our devotion, in our quiet times, as we're pondering, let's talk to ourselves differently. So all three mindset are mindset language. This is the battlefield of the soul. And if you lose it in your mind, you will lose it in life. If you lose in your mind, you will lose in your life. Here's where it all comes together. This isn't just motivational today. This is biblical. Again, every week, I've got to tie this in because it is life-giving, and I want to speak life into your lives. Romans 12:2 says this, and do not be conformed to this world. This world is evil, it's negative, it's problematic. So we don't want to conform and be like everyone else, right? It says, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And this is every day. That's it. You don't change your life first. You change your mind. Out of the abundance, right, of the heart and the mind, the mouth speaks. Transformation doesn't happen externally. It happens internally. Remember, we are men that live from the inside out. You see, a man who wins is a man who thinks differently, speaks differently, believes differently. So stop saying what's been keeping you and start renewing your mind with truth. Here's the deal. Don't say that anymore. You're not stuck. You're not powerless. And your situation is not final. Win the mind, win the man. And when the man wins, here's the deal. Everything he is connected to wins with him. So let's go, fellas. Have a great day.